Okay, you've taken the quiz and you've identified where some of those subconscious success blocks might be holding you back. Maybe you've even gotten some ideas of where they came from. What do you do? Well, by now you know my answer. I'm going to tell you, you should tap. Tapping is the only way I've found to release those kinds of success blocks, and it does it so well. And then you can have the breakthroughs that you're capable of. I hope you've tried the tap along videos I gave you at the end of the quiz, and maybe they got you started. Maybe they even did everything you needed. That's great. But if they didn't, if you still find that you're holding yourself back, what do? You could reach out. We could work together. We could get rid of those blocks. But I know that sometimes people sit on the fence. They hold themselves back, not quite ready to reach out because they're scared. They're scared they're going to let themselves down again, that they won't do it right, that they're not good enough. So rather than risk that kind of disappointment, they ignore what's going on and just keep plugging away, doing the same old thing they've always done, getting the same results they've always gotten. If that sounds familiar, please take a minute here. I want you to think about it. What's going to happen if you don't release your success blocks? If you ignore what you've learned? Do you want the short answer? Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to stay where you are. You're going to keep moving at the same pace, getting the same results. Not doing what you're here to do at the level you know you're meant to. How do I know this? Well, I've been there. I've done this. There's a reason I do what I do. I've had so many success blocks myself that I've had to scramble around to try to find. It's how I learned to do what I do with my clients. And I know how frustrating it is to try everything you know to get through, to push through, and to go after the goal that you've got and not be able to do it. It is frustrating. And if you don't get rid of your success blocks, you're going to have to keep pushing yourself to get results. That can do a number on your energy, your health, and your relationships. And you won't have all the things you could have had. A nice house maybe, or a lot of people want to have more travel than they can afford or have time for. You won't have what you could have had, and you won't do as much for the people and causes that matter the most to you. And all those people you could have helped, they won't get the experience or the transformation that you could have brought them. And this is hard, but the research comes down very strongly on this one. The worst regret anyone ever has, you risk having. And that is that at the end of your life, you'll look back with not having lived the life that you were meant to live. Okay, take a deep breath. I want you to know something. You deserve better. The people you're here for, they deserve better too. And I'm here to fight for you and for them. Because this is important. You matter. Your purpose matters. You are the only person with your unique vision and your unique way of doing what you do. And you are here to do bigger things. Please reach out. Let's talk about the biggest challenge to being as successful as you could be. Let's talk about how tapping can change that. Because it is time for you to be as successful as you can be. All right, I'm rooting for you. Happy tapping.